we're gonna make a beat. So let's see what we can do. In the menu, we're gonna do a 4-bar loop. And actually, I like to do 8 bars. We're not gonna overthink it today. So we're just gonna go ahead and, I like to name my sequence. So I'm gonna name this sequence all, because this is gonna have everything on it. The first track, I'm just gonna name it drums, okay? And then I'm still a bit slow on this, don't mind me. The reason is because I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? So another thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I could take this to a custom shop to see if they can, if I can figure out a way to get these track numbers glowing so I can see them in the dark, would be so perfect for me. Because right now, if you see in the camera, you can't really even see it, you know, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get a drum pattern going here. Let's browse the expansions. So I do need it. Splitting the tracks up in a different, it's not stereo. I need it to be stereo, my G. We're gonna start out with this, some sort of a kit from this Superstar expansion here. Let's load that up. So first thing first, I like to save my project. So let me save this. I'm gonna save this in my folder, my projects folder, beats, new folder. Inside here, I'm gonna call this YouTube discussion, YT disc. I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna have to change that name to Bells. Okay, so go to the key group. Go to I don't want this to be too long of a video, just because when I do these YouTube videos, editing is crazy, so. Okay, I kind of like that. Let me get the tempo here. By just doing the tap tempo, you just gotta tap it to what you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. Let's do 130. How about that? 130. Do it. Let me set my key group to 8 for now. And then let's go ahead and record that. Okay, so we'll go back to the main menu here. I'm gonna make this sequence 4 bars and 4 beats, or maybe 8 beats, but I'm not sure where this thing stopped recording, because I have a 30-minute record limit on my the EOS R. There's a 30-minute record limit on it, but basically what I did was, let me turn that off for now, because I'm not sure where this recording stopped, so I'm just gonna go ahead and redo this. I'm gonna explain kind of what I've done so far. So basically so far what we have is, it's basic as, we have 1 track, Bells, from the expansion kit, Superstar O's expansion kit, the Olympians MPC expansion. You know, so we just have one of the bell sounds from there. There's already a bunch of effects on it on the actual key group section. So basically, I wanted to add more. So in order to add more, if you didn't know that, you know, if you want to add more effects, use more than the 4 effects chains that you currently get with each track group, you can go into your sample edit. I'm not sure how this works with other things, but you can go into your sample edit, and you get, in the sample edit, you can hit in your master section, or I'm making this a little bit confusing. In your sample edit, window. If you go to the effects, you get another 4 section here to kind of add what you want to add. So I'm going to turn that back on. I have this effect that I used. This filter gate has this halftime effect that I've been using. It's really, really dope. I'm gonna talk more about this in another video, but I have a preset that I did here that I just basically pulled up, and that's where we're at. So this is what it sounds like with the effect on and off. So this is with no effect. Okay, and then this is it with the effect on. Now I'm probably gonna manipulate it some more because I just put up my effect. It's really dope because the halftime effect, it's almost like the effect you get when you use the halftime plugin and the opacity section where you can have how strong you want the halftime to be. It's almost like it applies the wetness knob at about 50%, at constant 50% for you with this way. I'm still trying to see if there's a way I can have it overtake the whole thing. That would be really, really dope. I know there's a way to do halftime. I haven't strictly found a way to do it inside the actual thing itself, like in terms of track by track. I think I saw a YouTuber make a video about it. I'm gonna check out their video, but at the same time, I'm gonna be messing with the way that I like to do it and see if I can figure out a better way that works for me and my workflow. But for so far, I'm liking the combination of doing it this way versus not having anything at all. Damn, so you can have, like, you can actually have more than, so what happens if I add another one here? Wow. I like that. Oh, this is dope. So I just discovered something interesting. So you actually get, so anything that I apply on key group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 will also affect every other key group. Number of key groups. Oh, okay. Let me see something. Okay, so you can pick the number of key groups. And this one had, I'm gonna just go to 5, right? Because I had the other one in 3. So you can actually add, you can keep just adding as many effects as you want. If you set the amount of key groups you want, and then the only issue is this is going to affect all those key groups, I'm assuming, because it's on the master track. So you have to keep in mind when I bring my drums over, for example, I got to make sure that I'm on key group higher than 5, if that makes sense. So that's pretty cool. So I doubled up on that effect. Let me add one more instance. I'm going to see what that does. But it's not doing this. This is not doing too much. But I'll leave it at that one. So that's cool. So we have our first sound. Okay. So I'm gonna rename this first track instead of all. I'm gonna put sound bells. Okay, so that's gonna be the first sequence is just the bells. So the next, I'm gonna go to track 2, and I'm going to, definitely go to program 6 because remember the effects. See, so it changes it for each track. So maybe I didn't need to make that many key groups. Because, yeah, this bell's here. Let me see. It doesn't come up. So no, it does. Oh, right there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I was about to say. That's good to know. So we'll go to track 3, track 2, make a new key group, program 2. Let's see if it's there. So it's not there. Okay, cool. Oh, wow. This is dope. So you pretty much can have as much. What is the maximum? There's no limit. 128 times 4. Wow, that's a lot of effects track if you really want to go crazy with effects. So the next track, the next sound, I don't really know what we're gonna add. So let's just go ahead and browse through some more sounds from this. Why don't we just make this a whole thing video where I make the beat with his kid? Let's load that up. For some reason, they load up muted. Or maybe it was just me. Okay. So listen, like I said, guys, you guys are watching me. I'm learning this thing as I go. So this is as authentic as it gets. So let's go back to this section here. Let's go back to the progressions. Okay, so I'm gonna add that over the first bars. All right, cool. So I'm gonna name this choir. I like to stay organized. And this for me right now, this work process is a little slower than what I'm used to. But honestly, yeah, it's a little bit slower, but it's more fun. I feel like I'm more I enjoy the process a little bit more. With the way I work right now, I want to figure out a way to just build something that can either lift this up like this, so it's a little bit more comfortable. Because right now, having to bend all the way is really the only thing I don't like about this whole system right now. Yeah, I need a stand. It's just it doesn't equate. Fix that. It doesn't equate the comfortability when making. Especially if I'm trying to make a video like this where I'm kind of showcasing what I'm doing, it's kind of weird. Like, it's not the most comfortable thing ever, just so you guys know, So we're going to name that choir. No, what am I doing? Why would I name that sequence? The sequence is all. So it was accurate before. So let's go ahead and go to track 3. Now that we got that in there, we're going to pick a sound. I don't know what sound we're going to pick next, but let's see. I don't don't know, but man, these sounds, they're not the highest quality sounds, but they're good and they're not bad either. This is the reason why I love having, you know, the iPad solution. If you guys remember when I, it just, man, it really helps you, you know, get sounds that into your system. It's something dope to add to your arsenal. In fact, the next thing, I might do it after this video. I'm gonna see if I could get Omnisphere to work inside the MPC one. I think that would be a pretty dope video. Anyways, let's go ahead and get back to this. So we got track 3, we're gonna rename it Flute. Okay, go back. Well, I'm gonna go to, this is G5. I think we got ourselves a banger right now. You know what I'm saying? I could hear a little baby on this record right now. I could hear a little baby on this, bro. It's a little baby record. Let me add one more sound, and then we can start laying. I'm gonna add one more sound, and we can start laying the drums down. Kind of like those horns. Let's see what that sounds like. I'm gonna rename this track Hits, since it's basically the hits that we added. I might turn it down just a little bit. So basically, camera died again. Got my 808 set up on a key group. I can't believe I couldn't find it. I'm trying to save my key group. Check. There's gotta be a way to save the key group so I could just pull it up next time. So let's just keep going. Let's add the 808s. Unfortunately, I can't blast this volume too loud on my headphones because the way I have it plugged in right now, it's going directly into my camera and it's picking it up very, very loudly. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that successfully in terms of enjoying it in my headphones as loud as I wanted to. I'm going to have to, when I'm recording videos like this, I'm going to get a mixer, a small one that I could just put next to me so I can control my monitor headphones and what's going into my camera, because it's just way too loud. I'd rather turn it up in post than have to deal with it being too loud and clipping and all that stuff. But let's go ahead and continue with the drums here. We're gonna go ahead and go to track 6. I'm gonna rename that 808 because that's what it is. 808, okay. And then I'm gonna go to track 7. Okay, I'm just gonna rename that 808. Okay, cool. Now let me start with the kick. Basically just adding a bunch of sounds that I know I'm gonna use. So that's what's going on here. Nothing too extravagant. I haven't used that in a while. Let me go ahead and.
And begin. And begin. And begin. And begin. And begin. And begin. And begin.
So yeah, man. So far so good. You know, while this is saving, thank you guys for joining me. Wow, the process of saving on this takes quite some time. And that's, you know, that's gonna happen if you're gonna be dealing with so many large sample files. I plan on getting more instrument libraries like these. This is really unique. In fact, I wanna create instrument libraries that I could use like this. This is pretty dope, you know? So let's go ahead and jam out. So I'm gonna do each section. I'm gonna name this, for this one, I'm gonna name this hi-hat. Let's do the hi-hats first. All right, we're gonna overdub that with some more layers of snare. Gonna go ahead and layer with more stuff now. We got this Vox right here, and I might actually put that in tune so I can freak it up a little bit. We are pretty much at a conclusion here for this beat as we go here. That's pretty much everything for this beat. I'm just gonna add this transition here, and that should pretty much end this beat. The only thing left to do is pretty much sequence out the track and, you know, get it to a full song and upload it. So I'll put the final version of this beat at the end of the video. If you enjoyed this beat, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Definitely let me know your opinions, your thoughts, what you think about this track. And yeah, let me know, man. Let me know what you're creating too. Put your links to your music, your beats, and I'll check them out as soon as I can. So let's go ahead and add this and get going. So hopefully this battery doesn't die randomly, but I pretty much have everything sequenced out. I keep having issues with just the different screens. Majority of the issues that I'm having so far right now when it comes to navigating is my mute and unmute options. For some reason, I think I'm pushing the wrong button. When I'll go into the pad mix, or maybe I'll hit mute or solo here, and then when I go into a new track, it's like if it's a key group or if it's a drum program, sometimes it kind of just, it gets a little wonky. I don't know why, but I was having a lot of issues with that. I think that's just my personal error and not obviously this thing. But for the most part, I'm gonna play the final version of what I've created right now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more content. If there's anything you guys would like for me to check out, let me know as well, and I'll definitely check them out, all right? Without further ado, I'm gonna see y'all soon, man. Y'all take it easy. Peace.